A rescued sea otter who suffered from domoic acid poisoning happily swam home Tuesday morning, thanks to a growing program at Sausalito's Marine Mammal Center designed to assist the protected mammals. Scientists from the center successfully released Yankee Doodle at the Pillar Point boat ramp in Half Moon Bay at about 9 a.m. He is among the increasing number of sea creatures sickened by domoic acid, and part of a new effort by the center to rehabilitate sea otters, and use their short stays in captivity to collect data on the threats to their population. With every release and especially with these otters, we are so hopeful that we're going to let them out of that kennel and they're going to happily walk back into the ocean, says Sean Johnson, director of veterinary science at the center in Marin County. Otters don't walk very well on land, and he was waddling at first and looking awkward on the beach, and then as soon as he hit the water he was happy and started acting like a normal otter. But he was acting far from normal when he was brought to the center, due to exposure to domoic acid, a naturally occurring toxin in algae blooms that thrives in warm, nutrient waters. The blooms are becoming more frequent and more toxic in California waters, Johnson says. The toxin accumulates in shellfish, mussels, anchovies, sardines and herring, and can sicken marine mammals including sea lions, sea otters and fur seals who feed on these living organisms. The first toxic bloom was documented on the West Coast in 1998, when 400 sea lions washed ashore in Monterey Bay, the San Francisco Chronicle reports, and since then, the majority of research on domoic acid toxicity in marine mammals has focused on sea lions as the problem has been most prevalent in this species. The toxin is very acute and very fast, Johnson says. We see sea lions all the time who eat fish with high levels of domoic acid and they start seizing immediately. He adds, we've done a lot of work on sea lions in the last 20 years. We developed neurological assessments to determine if we think they can be released and survive. After an animal recovers from the acute toxicity, we can perform assessments to determine if they can survive and not suffer. We don't have this data for the sea otters yet.